Well, guys, this has officially been breached. Shiba Inu making some big moves today. In fact, it leads the top 20 coins in all of crypto in terms of performance. Pretty impressive for a coin that people have bet against time and time again. A coin that supposedly doesn't really get much traction, but yet Shiba Inu is storming back in a big way. In fact, in the 24-hour, we're up 12.4%. And at one point today, Shiba Inu with this candle had moved an astonishing 18%. Not a bad move for a coin that's a $15 billion market cap. Now, what we have officially breached is this 4024 level. You guys can see that since we had that drop last weekend from Saturday from, the Israeli-Iran conflict, we have struggled to get past 4024. You can see we've bounced, right? Oh, wow, if I could draw here. You can see we've bounced, getting rejected time and time again, and we finally blew through this. All right, this is a very positive sign for the market. In fact, this is all happening while BTC really is not doing that much. I want people to remember that as we were approaching the halving, probably about a half an hour before or so, Bitcoin was all the way up at about 65K. And since then, right now, BTC is just below 65K. So what we're seeing is kind of those, I don't want to say this is early alt season, right? That's not what I'm trying to say. But these are some of those early alt season signs where, again, you have alts gaining ground against BTC. This is very telling. And I think, again, what this partly has to do with is how much coverage we got from, news outlets and things like that. Retail optics had been at a very high level. In fact, a lot of this capital that had been positioned for a while, and I'll talk about this further in a different video, all this capital that's been positioned for a while was waiting for this moment to buy. And now we're seeing the switch flip in the market. We're seeing assets throughout the space, the space flip green, and we're surging to the upside. Now, what I have to say is Shiba Inu has actually fallen into basically a huge bullish flag. All right. These bull flags, they can break one way or the other. They tend to break to the upside. Okay. And you can see Shiba Inu is making a very strong move back at the upside. Now, it again should have to make a move. If we hold 4024, it's got to make a move sometime by the middle of next week. Again, there's no guarantee here, right? We could putz around at the top here and then break out. We could obviously drop down to the bottom and continue this trend. There's no guarantees here. It's going to just depend a lot on what retail sentiment is, what institutional money does as we get into the week. It would not surprise me if they're seeing this strength from alts and what they decide to do is start buying again. Right now, this is a big indicator that retail is starting to flow again in a big way. Now, am I saying this is like back here at the end of February where we saw this massive influx of, hundreds of billions of dollars into altcoins? No, I'm not saying that. But is that possible? Yes. Remember, when crypto, wow. All right. When crypto wants to move, it will move. This is why I've told people, don't play games. Don't try to get cute. Don't try to game the system thinking that you're smarter and try to catch some of these drops, because sometimes you lose. Sometimes you get left behind. And right now, this may be an indication that a lot of people are going to get left behind. Now, again, like it says down below here, wherever, right here, this is not financial advice. This is not a guarantee. Things could drastically change as we get into next week. Maybe this is that, post-halving excitement leading into a further drop. Again, we just have to wait and let the market play out. If it drops, guys, I'm picking up more lower positions. I love dollar cost averaging. I love adding lower positions to my bags. If we do start to pump from here, I've been accumulating. So I'm well positioned as we get deeper into this cycle. But I just thought I'd share that with everyone. This is exciting nonetheless. Hopefully this strength continues. Hopefully Shiba Inu continues to dominate the top 20 coins and maybe even kind of stretch its legs, leading the way for the entire market. So I appreciate you guys as always. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.